Hey, Eddie and Zotto, GamerNode.com. Welcome back. Today I'm taking a look at a game. I hesitate to call it a board game. It comes sort of on a board. It's really a box in a box in a box in a box. It's a dexterity game from Brain Games and Brian Gomez. It's ice cool. You're going to be flicking little plastic penguins that sort of balance like a Joe Palooka punching bag. That's a really old thing. They look like bowling pins, and you flick them around the board box through this three-dimensional space. A high school for penguins. Ice cool, high school. And they're trying to catch fish or catch each other. 3 looking to get fish, 1 looking to bring the other 3 back to class. It's fun. I kind of dig it. Let's check it out, and I will give you my final verdict following the game. So in Ice Cool, there isn't a whole lot going on. There's this board that is made up of multiple little boxes that come stacked, nested within one another, each one being a different room in this penguin high school. And 3 players start on one end, and 1 player starts on the other. The 3 players are trying to flick their penguin through the doors that are created by lining up the holes in these boxes. And if they go through specific doors throughout this high school, they take one of the fish of their color off of the top of that door, and they keep it for themselves for that round. When 1 player has collected all their fish, that round ends, and the player who was trying to catch them moves to the next player in line. And you do this 4 times until each player has been the penguin trying to catch the other penguins. He's the hall monitor. Now the hall monitor, on his turn, is trying to flick his penguin into the other penguins. And if he can hit one of the penguin pieces, one of the other player's penguin pieces, he takes their student ID and earns points based on that. When the players looking for fish take that fish, they pull a fish card out of a deck, and on these cards there's either 1, 2, or 3 fish. At the end of the 4 rounds, whoever has the greatest number of points is the winner. Very simple, but a lot of fun. Yeah, so that's Ice Cool from Brain Games and Brian Gomez, and sometimes you just don't want to work too hard. You don't want to think so much. You don't want to measure 5 moves ahead. You don't want to play optimally. You don't want to min-max. And you don't want to fall victim to analysis paralysis. Really, you don't want the guy across the table to be victim of analysis paralysis. I'm not huge on flicking games. You know, I've played a few. Some take a really long time to set up and to play through the game, and others don't. This one is super quick. You just open up the box, put it together, use these little fish, they're like clothespins, and just get to flicking. And this is very interesting because the way that the pieces are designed gives you a lot of variety in the way that you can hit it. The physics of this sort of wobbly bowling pin are so varied. You can hit it on the side and have it curve around through a door, maybe through a second door. You can hit it on top and the penguin's face will slap into the ground. It'll bounce the whole thing up and you can jump over a wall or something. You can flick it very straight. So there are so many different ways to hit these penguin pieces that it gives you a number of options, and you can develop skill in this game. You can do trick shots, and there's so much tension when the hall monitor penguin is chasing after you and you're like, oh my god, don't get me, and then they do, or they don't, and then it's a big deal around the table. You know, someone messes up and everyone laughs at them, and it's just great. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's just for playing around, and I like it. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, within its genre, it's a 4 out of 5. Overall, it's like a 3 out of 5 because, you know, it's a good, solid game. It's not gonna like set your heart on fire. I think that's literally what I wrote in the description of the ratings, but you're gonna have fun with it. So Ice Cool, go grab it, check it out. It's a recommendation regardless of the number. That's all I have to say. And that's it. Give us a thumbs up if you like our videos, and please do subscribe to see all of our new stuff as it comes out. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/GamerNode. Like us on Facebook, I should say. And follow us on Twitter @GamerNode. Go over to GamerNode.com to check out everything we got over there. Thanks for watching. I'm Eddie Inzauto. Once again, have fun out there.